Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's the Mad Hatter, as always, logging back in, reporting live from the depths of your perception. And today's date is March 12th, 2017, and the time is 3:12 p.m. So, boy, do we have a story to tell today. So, the New York Times reported on a a documentary at the South by Southwest Music and Arts Festival, which happens in Austin, Texas. And in that documentary, we have new surveillance video hours before the surveillance video that was released of Michael Brown by the Ferguson Police Department. Now, in the video that the police released of Michael Brown, it shows Michael Brown having a strong arm robbery, which led to a call of a robbery, and that's why the police responded to this and ended up killing Michael Brown. So, in this new video, what we found out is that Michael Brown from the video slides over what looks like a bag of weed to the store clerk in exchange for some cigarillos. However, this is what we don't know, but something went wrong. And the store clerk, or whoever was working there, stopped Michael Brown, and that's when it looked like a strong arm robbery. But with the video that the police showed the public, what that video doesn't show is that Michael Brown returned those cigarillos back to the store. So no robbery ever occurred. Remember that. He returned the cigarillos. So what does this mean? This means that the basis of Michael Brown's killing is not what the cops told us. It's based on false pretenses. However, it doesn't change the interaction that Michael Brown had with the officer. I forgot his name, but the officer who ended up killing him. But what it does show, again, is that the basis of this is based on false pretenses, because what we know is that the police responded to a robbery. And that's why they decided to, confront the teenager with lethal force, with guns. So, a question that I have is, how was this missed by the police? Or was this missed by the police? Were they holding something back? Did they have this evidence to begin with? Did they have this second surveillance video and they did not release it to us? And even if you take out the second surveillance video, the first surveillance video that they gave us didn't show the whole thing. It didn't show that he returned the cigarillos. So it looks like the police were trying to create a narrative that said that he was a thug and a robber, but really he wasn't. And this is not to say that drug dealing is okay, but this is to say that the police were dishonest in this situation. And we also have to look at the Obama administration at this time and Eric Holder in the Department of Justice. They looked into this, but they didn't find this out. All that evidence out there, and you're telling me that a documentary journalist was able to get this, but the Department of Justice couldn't? This either shows that the Department of Justice is in on the gig, or they're just not paying attention and they're not even doing their job right. And really, we need to remove our funds from this government agency because they're not doing a good job at all. And some real changes need to be made to this agency. So when asked why the police didn't release this video, they said it's because it didn't have anything to do with the investigation, or it wasn't relevant to the investigation. But what we do know is that it was. Because again, police responded to a robbery, but this wasn't a robbery. And the police had the full video, but they only released snippets of that video to the public, right? So, I mean, look, man, what do you guys think? Do you think that the police, had no duty to release this video? Do you think that the police were in on it? Do you think that, do you need more evidence, I guess, to find out more about what the situation is about, or is this all the evidence that you need? And if there is more evidence, what is that evidence that you think that we need in this situation? So I want to leave that there. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for hanging in there, and thanks for listening to me as always, and I'll catch you guys next time.